Hey guys, it's the Asian Batman back again with another video for you guys. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you guys definitely know who Godzilla is. But if you're new here, basically I've had my Leopard Gecko Godzilla since July of 2015. Now, it's been about 2 years since I got him, so I figured it'd be a really good time to make a recap video of his life, and how he's changed from then to now. Anyways, without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so here's some footage of Godzilla from back when I first got him. I bought him from a local PetSmart right here in Vancouver. Now I know this is often frowned upon, and people don't really recommend buying geckos from pet stores, but the one I went to housed their geckos in reasonable conditions, and I wasn't planning on breeding my gecko, so I didn't really care about its morph or genetics. Anyways, when I first got him, he was about 4.5 inches, and I didn't know whether Godzilla was a male or female at the time, as he hadn't fully developed. At the time, I got a ton of comments on my videos saying that he was too skinny. Now obviously he was pretty skinny compared to adult geckos, before his age he was right around the average. I think it's really important to know that juvenile geckos are supposed to be skinny compared to adults, as an obese gecko is just as unhealthy as a skinny one. Around this time he was still really shy and didn't really let me handle him, and during his first few days in his new tank, he didn't really eat much. About 2 months later, so September of 2015, Godzilla had nearly lost one of his stripes and his scales were a lot more yellow than before. At this point, he had become really used to me and he would let me handle him without too many problems. His tail was still really skinny, but he started feeding regularly and seemed to always be hungry. Now about 4 months later, so this is late November of 2015, his scales had become a lot more yellow and he had lost much of his pale or purple colors. He completely lost his first stripe and was now a lot longer. He measured about 7 inches at this point, so he was nearly fully grown in terms of length, although his tail was noticeably skinnier than an adult's tail would be. This is also when I started feeding him large crickets instead of the small crickets from PetSmart. Around 6 months after I got him, Godzilla had nearly reached his full length and his tail was finally starting to plump up. He also lost some of his appetite and I started feeding him every second day instead of every day. This is around when I stopped feeding him regular mealworms and started feeding him the large mealworms from PetSmart. Finally, we reached the present day Godzilla. He is now fully grown and between 8.5 to 9 inches. His tail has become really plump and healthy, and I doubt his physical appearance will change much for the rest of his life. Surprisingly, he still has 2 of his stripes, as I thought he would lose the rest of his purple as he matured. In terms of changes to his behavior, the most noticeable change is how bold Godzilla is now. A lot of the time, he's comfortable with sleeping outside of his hides, and sometimes he just sleeps right out in the open. He definitely feels a lot safer, and now he lets me handle him with absolutely no problem. Alright, that's it for this recap video. Hopefully you guys know a lot more about Godzilla's life journey after watching this, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a like down below. If you didn't like this video, tell me why in the comments below. I appreciate any criticism, and as always, make sure to subscribe for more content like this.